Hey everyone, Ramel here, and today I'll be doing a quick unboxing and giving you guys a review on this glorious Model D. I've had this pre-ordered since probably around December, but it wasn't until a few weeks ago that I really decided to start using it and playing with it. So for the past 3 weeks, this has been my main mouse instead of the O-. So if you are looking for a lightweight ergonomic mouse and those are the kinds of shooters you play, keep on watching to see if this mouse is for you. Also, it's pretty funny because on the box it says Model O, but this is actually the Model D. This is probably just an earlier production run or something, but all the other materials references the D. The Model D follows the same pricing as the other two mice. It has 4 different colorways. You have the matte white and matte black version, which retails for $49.99. You also have the glossy white and glossy black, which retails for $59.99. All of these mice are available on Glorious's website directly, and I'll have links in the description below if you wanted to grab one as well. Anyways, let's get to the unboxing. Inside the box, you get the mouse. They did update the way that they packaged the cable, since some of the copies of the Model O and O- had issues with the mouse disconnecting because the cable was bent. You also do get the typical documentation that you get, and you also have a few stickers that Glorious includes with the mouse. And you do also have these bigger G skates, so if you're looking at having a bigger surface area with these skates, Glorious happily included them. This is Glorious's 3rd mouse in their lineup and their first ergonomic shaped one. The D shares the same design characteristics as the Model O's. You still have the hexagon cutouts, the LED strips on the side, as well as the scroll wheel, and you have all of the same buttons. Mouse 1, mouse 2, mouse 3, the DPI switch, and the 2 thumb buttons. The 2 thumb buttons are a lot bigger than the ones that you find on the Model O, and that's really to fit that ergonomic design. My hand size is 18.5 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters, and this mouse fills my hand, and I can only really play with a palm grip. I've tried doing claw and fingertip grip, but it's really not comfortable at all. My hands rest perfectly on the mouse with none of my wrists touching the mouse pad. On the box, it says that it weighs 68 grams, but on my scale, the D weighed in at 69 grams. That's just 1 gram over the 68 grams, and it is probably going to be around there, give or take. It uses the same Omron mechanical switches as the Model O's, and those are rated for 20 million clicks. This is how that sounds like with this mouse. These are really great switches, and I haven't had any issues with them yet. Speaking of issues, the biggest issue that I do have with the Model D is the mouse wheel. This may also be limited to just my copy. It's definitely not as smooth as the wheel on the O- that I have, and it feels rather scratchy, if that makes sense. It kind of throws me off because I'm not sure if it missed or if it's registering correctly, but I do notice that it doesn't really affect the input, it's just the feel of it. And I may take it apart to see if there's something in the way, but I'll also fire off an email to Glorious to see if this is a common issue. The sensor they use is the PMW3360, which is the same as the Model O's. This is a tried and true sensor, especially for competitive shooters, and I've had no issues with it whatsoever. It has the same max DPI of 12,000, and the default DPI values are 400, 800, 1600, and 3200. You can also configure this in steps of 100 through their software. It tracks really well on my Glorious XL mousepad, and you can really see it in my games as all of my flicks and 1Ds are exactly where I want them to be. Oh my god.
They're standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Which is the enemy's heads. I have been playing a lot of CSGO and Valorant with this mouse, and after getting used to the palm grip again, I actually quite like it. At first I thought I would want to go straight back to the smaller Ambi O-, as I do like using a claw and fingertip grip, but after a few games it really felt natural again. I feel pretty confident and comfortable with the way it tracks, and I'm able to control my sprays really well and hit a lot of my op shots. I'm hoping in the future Glorious does release a smaller D, because if this was a tiny bit smaller and I could kind of use a more claw fingertip grip, then this would be the perfect mouse for me. But right now I'm going to stick to palm grip with the D and a claw fingertip with the O-. And if you're curious, my DPI is 800 with an in-game sense of 0.8 in CSGO and an in-game sense of 0.255 in Valorant. If you take your CSGO sensitivity and divide it by 3.1, you'll get your Valorant sensitivity, which is what I did, and it feels very, very similar to both the games. They've also updated the cable and are now including this glorious Ascended cable with this mouse. Before they had that shoelace one with the O-, and one thing I didn't like about that is that it didn't fit on my mouse bungee. But now with this glorious Ascended cable, it does fit perfectly on my mouse bungee. You also have a lot of different colors that they offer on the Glorious website. If you wanted to change it up, you can order it and they retail for about $20. In conclusion, if you are looking for a lightweight ergonomic gaming mouse that isn't gonna break the bank, I think the Glorious Model D is a great option. You have a lot of good features. The sensor is amazing. The switches are really good and it retails for about $50. You can't really ask more than that. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me this week. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you have any questions or comments or even suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. Let me know what other mice you want me to review. And if you want to see more content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am live on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You can find me at twitch.tv/forbiddenx. I've also started to play a lot more fighter games now. I feel like I'm rotating between fighting, shooting games, and now race. Oh man, that was so good. Why did I ruin that? And you can always join the Discord server if you want to chat, and that's gonna be linked in the description below. That's gonna be it for me. I am out.